I need a loser. I've gotta think of a loser for the end of tonight. He's gotta be weak and he's gotta be gay and he's gotta have no chance in the fight. I need a loser. I gotta think of a loser before we collide. It might be a war and it might be Timbul and they might be no longer alive. Longer alive.
I got it.
Well, I'm not sure why the audio didn't work there, so we're gonna ignore that. I also don't know why our fucking camera angles changed. What the shit is that?
What
There
did
we
I
go.
just watch?
Well, it was
a boxing match or a sumo wrestling
okay.
match?
Fuck you.
Oh, I thought that was.
I don't understand why the audio didn't work because there's definitely
I heard
audio
it.
in that video, and I looked at. Oh, you did?
Yeah,
Okay.
I heard it. Yeah.
It's only
Heard the
me who
music.
didn't hear it.
Yeah.
That's fucking random as shit. We
I
couldn't
heard
hear
like
it
the
on
metal
mine.
music. Yeah.
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 Yep. Yeah.
So that was a grinder date they filmed you on? What was that?
Yeah, that was.
Yeah. No, it was sponsored by OnlyFans. So it was some type of
Bros is one of the few people who were there for that. You were
Yeah,
not.
no, it was yeah.
You were
It,
there
it was
live.
it was heated. You know, because it was hot and they were fat. No,
How did they find a guy that was like that much fatter than Leighton?
yeah,
Hey.
it was
Good
impressive.
question.
How much you fucking weigh, Toad? I've met you in real life. I'm down to 238. I can't be that far off of you, motherfucker.
165.
165, really?
Yep.
Oh, it's because you're so fucking tiny.
Correct.
Toad, it's hard to gauge. Toad looks much larger on camera
It's a
than he is
smaller
on camera
scale,
people.
you know. It's
I
like,
did.
it's like
I weighed 200.
taking the
at one
corner of the
point.
picture down like that, you know.
Yeah.
I feel like when I met you at Tom Woods, you were bigger than 165. So you definitely lost a good amount of weight then in between like Tom Woods 2000 and now.
I mean, I don't know. That was when I was like relapsing into drinking, whatever, and watching threesomes and
Having threesomes in the from the corner. Yeah, I was gonna say.
I wasn't having one, but it was.
You're watching horsewomen fuck, so you know you were.
No, I was not.
Women who look like horses fuck. I guess I should rephrase
No, I wasn't.
that.
Yeah,
Present.
I was gonna say,
wasn't
what?
present at that one. I was only present at the other one.
Oh, okay.
The one that you're talking about was more of a half threesome.
Is it a threesome if you're on in the cuck chair? Does that count?
Oh, the first one. It was because there were 4 of us in the room.
Right. That's
the
what I'm
first one,
picturing. Okay, yeah.
I wasn't there. I wasn't there for the other one, so I can't comment on that.
I have no comment on threesomes I was not involved in, officer.
Correct.
All right. Winner from last week. We've got Michelle Obama, Big Mike, coming in for the win.
Really? Show it.
Yeah.
Show it.
We did get Big Mike with the W.
Show Big Mike's big cock.
My family must have voted.
With 2 votes.
With 2 votes.
Oh, god damn.
I want to point out what's hilarious about this because this made me chuckle. That was the first time we put a poll out early, and it got substantially less votes than the polls that we put out last minute.
Let's do,
very
let's
funny.
do a
You
last
need to
minute
put
thing.
it out at like a certain time of night, I think. So maybe we
No,
should.
it was,
Yeah.
for the record, if I had retweeted that and actually done it before the show, it would have gotten more votes. But I woke up late. By the way, thumbnail is highly accurate. I drank a bottle of
Hennessy.
Bullet bourbon.
Oh.
I drank a bottle of
Gee.
Bullet bourbon old fashioned.
A bottle.
Wait, what's the difference? So there's an old fashioned version of Bullet Bourbon?
Bullet bourbon makes an old fashioned that's like pre-mixed. It's in a bottle about yay big.
That kind of sounds like
And-
shit.
It's not that bad actually.
All right.
Um,
I like Bullet Bourbon. I used Bullet Rye for old fashions usually when I used to make them.
Yeah. So I drank some of that last night, and then I drank some more, and then I just kind of kept drinking it because I didn't have dabs at the time, and I wanted to go to sleep quickly. So it worked. I'm not a drinker, so if I drink, it's normally for that exact purpose. It's like, all right, I need to go to bed quick. Why do I do this? I know, whiskey. So that was
It's your Ambien.
yeah, literally. I don't take pills, so
Yeah.
that is
Tylenol PM.
Yeah, it's Am Bourbon.
Yeah.
That was so bad.
such a dumb joke. Okay, what do we got here? Only the people could pull me away from the Dream Theater. Well done.
Dream
Wow,
Theater, what,
impressive.
are they playing live right now or something? What's going on?
No, he was probably just listening to them, and once you're in the middle of an album, you can't stop.
I guess that's true. You have to listen to it the whole way through if you're listening to progressive rock. Or the Dream Theater, they're a bunch of pretentious assholes from Berkeley College of Music in Boston. Can't see.
Yeah.
Oh, your neck of the woods there.
Yeah.
No wonder you know who they
Little
are.
Personal grudge.
Well, I know them because I listen to progressive rock, but yeah, they're also from Boston. Or at least
I
they
love
went to
them.
school in Boston.
They're pretty cool.
Interesting.
They're pretty sweet.
Okay. Just Broseph immediately likes
losers.
it. All right. This week has been fucking wild. So before we get into losers, we got to talk about all this shit because we alluded to Epstein being in many people's picks, but
Yeah. Is anybody actually picking Epstein? People must be picking the other people that are involved with Epstein.
Yep.
All right.
yeah, I feel like with the new stuff that came out. Sorry about that.
You doing all right there? You giving Zinnis a blowjob? Choking on it? What's going on?
Yeah, that's what it looks like without the sound.
Well, I hadn't
People are
taken a
listening
hit of
on
dabs.
audio.
I hadn't
Oh, hell
taken a hit
yeah.
of dabs since I woke up yet. So,
Oh.
We're in the opposite position. I just ate 150 milligrams of edibles, so
fucking Jesus
Wow.
Christ.
Nice.
That's too much edibles. Like
that's
if
my
I did-
nighttime dose.
That's
I
a
did
strong-
that, I'd
that's
be
a
like-
strong dose. That's
I'd be
good.
running out in freezing cold weather, like into the woods, probably if I did that.
Oh Jesus!
man.
I was taking a couple 100 milligrams at Skankfest. So
Dude, this is so I don't my guts don't go, hey, guess what? We're shitting in the middle of the night.
Oh yeah, that's right. The
Yeah.
Crohn's. Yeah. Does that cause you to shit the bed, literally?
I've never done it because I've had like back pain and shit, so I've taken edibles before bed for a while just for the back pain and the shoulder pain, and because I don't want to get hooked on opiates, I'll just
Yeah.
get hooked on weed instead.
I swear to God, I've known 3 people with Crohn's, and all 3 of them had opioid problems.
Yeah.
So,
And because every once in a while, like I do have a secret stash of Percocet that like I take. I think I have like maybe 1 or 2 left that I had from
we
like
call that an easy way out where I come from.
well, and just every once in a while when especially when I was doing the pest control job and I was having to wear that fucking backpack around all the time, and every once in a while it was like just too much on this shoulder that is like medically fucked up, and so I was like, all right, I need a little something just to get through the day a little bit better, and then that helped me move my shoulder, but
Yeah.
other than that, Yes, Leighton. I I don't want to be one of those statistics.
I don't need
What
that
is
because
this?
like the jerk off motion is all really in the wrist. So I don't care about the shoulder, but I did injure my wrist the other day refilling a humidifier, so that was great.
Damn, dude.
You
Damn.
gotta be fucking kidding me.
I don't know. I'm
That's-
old.
that's
My
pretty-
wrists are not in the greatest of shape. Like,
Yeah.
one of my wrists was broken.
Disintegrating as he's doing regular household chores.
Yeah, one of my wrists was broken back in second grade by a big Italian fat kid who dropped me on the ground, and then my other one,
Dirty
my other
wop
one,
dropped me.
yeah, and then my other one broke like a year later in an escalator.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
How'd
so
you even
the
broke an
escalator wrist was the
escalator?
one that I just
How'd
hurt.
you fucking manage that?
What?
I could tell you the episode. You could go back and listen to it on Tower Gang. We don't need to
Oh yeah, I've
rehash
mentioned it
that.
multiple times, probably. Yeah, all the guys know the name of the guy who broke my arm, and then they know the name of the escalator that broke my arm too. Fuck that guy.
I feel like I should know this story, and I don't. My brain is not remembering Tower Gang stuff well enough.
Oh yeah, the CPS had to talk to my parents because it was a spiral fracture. They had to they pulled me into a room and talk to me alone because the spiral fracture usually happens when parents are
You get
twisting
grabbed,
their
yeah.
kids' wrists.
Yeah. Damn, dude.
He's like, no, they just put me through a grinder called an escalator.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
When
Human flesh grinder.
my brother dog still to this day is terrified of escalators. He does not ride them. He will take the stairs any chance he gets. He does not.
That's so funny.
He just doesn't like escalators. And it's just, I have no idea why he has that fear, because as a kid, we never really rode on them that much. And so he never had a bad experience with an escalator. He just still to this day is like, nope. And this is a kid who will ride skateboards and scooters and has really good balance. And he's still like, no, I'm not getting on that thing. I won't even do it. We went to Disney World, and the whole time we're on our way to Disney World, through the whole airport, everything, my brother's like, I won't take the escalator. So he's having to walk upstairs everywhere and downstairs everywhere, and it would take so much longer. So we're all riding the escalator, getting the end of the escalator, and sitting there just waiting for him to saunter up the steps.
Everyone wondering why your Amish brother is avoiding technology so much.
Yeah. What is he, a Jew on?
But yes,
Shabbat.
and also
Every day Shabbat.
Shabbat, you gotta take the stairs, man, on Shabbat.
Yeah.
he looks the part. He's really short, and at the time had long blonde hair, and his little goatee. Yeah, he looks like a very short Jew. So it fits the mold.
I think it was maybe the Final Destination scene where is it a lady that gets chopped up by an escalator?
I think so.
Oh, I don't even remember that one. Maybe.
Dude, Final Destination has so many dumb deaths. It's awesome. But one thing that did scar me was the logs, the log scene.
Oh, that's the best scene. That's the
That's
most hilarious.
yeah.
Dude, we live in Alaska, so that shit's everywhere. It fucking sucks. Scary as fuck.
As a kid, when I first watched that movie, it was similar. From then on, anytime I'd see one of those log trucks here in Alaska, I'd be like, oh, hey, that's the thing that kills everyone.
Yeah.
I mean, we have
right
some
now.
up here too. Logging happens in Maine and shit, so we get some of these logging trucks around here. But I don't know. That scene was one of the most hilarious scenes to me. It's just so over the top and prolonged. It's ridiculous. In Final Destination 2.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
That whole series is fun as shit. And then they made the new one, and I guess the new one's actually pretty good. I saw people saying the new one's fun, so I gotta go check that one out too.
Another new one? How many is that now? 7?
Yeah, I think
don't
they've
know.
had 7 or 8, something
I
like
think
that.
I stopped
yeah.
after 3. I guess
It's
I
sort of
didn't-
like
I
Saw.
couldn't catch up.
Where they just figured out a way to keep making them, and they're like, yeah, let's just do this. We're just gonna
Yeah.
continue to make these.
Yeah.
Well, it's
So-
a solid premise that it can go into infinity. If you have anyone survive,
Well, yeah, it was
or even
solid.
not.
Yeah, the main guy kept surviving, I guess, but then I stopped after 7, which was the 3D one where Chester Bennington gets killed in it, which
I
is
remember that.
bizarre. And then
Then
sorry,
he just killed
spoiler.
himself.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know. What the
well,
fuck?
no, he didn't actually, because you know that he and
Choke jerk theory.
he and Chris Cornell and Avicii and one other guy were all looking into
Ritually
the.
sacrificed.
They were all looking into the pedophilia stuff, man.
I have another
They were
theory.
creating a documentary.
They were looking into it as like a consumer.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
I have another theory. Anybody here can go research choke jerk theory. I suggest you go do so.
No, that was David
That's-
Carradine, man.
Yes.
No, I know what that
Well,
is.
they're all the same. So here's
That's
my
Toad
argument.
when it's 32 in a day.
And this argument has been made as well by Big J. Okerson consistently for years on the bonfire. And I did research into this to make a YouTube video about it, and I couldn't figure out a way to make the video without it getting removed from YouTube. But here's the situation. Most of the celebrities you know for dying via hanging themselves died jerking off and choking themselves. Every single one of them. And I do strongly believe this. No one hangs themselves. It's a very uncommon way to kill yourself. It almost never happens
I know.
statistically. It's
But so
inefficient, horrible, and takes forever.
Choke jerking is also pretty uncommon, I would say.
No, it is very common with heroin addicts and other pill addicts, which all of these people, a long
it's-
list of which,
Especially
happen
if you're already
to share.
tying off.
Did Bob Crane die like that too?
So
It's too
when you
convenient.
look into this, what
Tying
you'll
off
find is that
different
opioid addicts and heroin addicts use autoerotic asphyxiation at a much higher rate because autoerotic asphyxiation is supposedly supposed to give you a very similar feeling to what flying off on heroin gives you.
Yeah, when you choke jerk, do you put a noose on the outside of the door to let people know not to come in?
Hey, you have a sock tied into a slip knot on the outside of the door. It's a hilarious concept to me. I don't know why that makes me laugh so much when it does.
If you actually just hang a noose outside of your door and they're like, "Oh, that guy must be jerking off," and then
Do not
like,
disturb.
yeah. What are you talking about? I'm racist.
Yeah, I'm just lynching someone.
Yeah,
So,
no, I'm
but
killing black.
If it makes you feel better, I jerked him off first.
Yeah.
So a great example, and if you dig real far into it, you'll find that, for
Forced
instance, like
autoerotic.
many of these people who are the celebrities that I'm mentioning here in passing are, if you look into the way that their bodies were found, what they were hung from, how they were hanging, it makes no sense when you actually break it down.
I know, that's why I said they were all actually murdered.
Most of them are tied off to things like side towel racks in bathrooms
Doorknobs.
or closets or doorknobs, which if you're trying to hang yourself doesn't make a bunch of sense. But
No,
if you're
not gonna do
leaning,
that.
if you're
let me have this slow, painful choking
Right.
while I lean forward while I'm tied
right,
to the door.
but
What
if
the
you're
fuck?
trying to jack off, that all starts to make a lot more sense.
I mean, for me, I could do it that way because I'm probably short enough. but-
It's
but
they get to
it's
their O
wild.
face and they like. Can you
Yes.
do non-consensual autoerotic asphyxiation?
It would just be not autoerotic. It would just be
Well, maybe
erotic
it
asphyxiation, forced non-consensual erotic asphyxiation.
What's the abbreviation for that? We're gonna need to
N-
shorten that.
Speaking of abbreviations, when I was in high school,
bro.
I wrote like we had a school newspaper, and I wrote a story, and I used TWAT, the acronym TWAT. It was Tactical Women's Assault Troops, and I wrote a story about.
That is so fucking great.
How these twats are running around.
That is the most Tyler origin story thing possible.
Yeah. It was a Christian school too, and no one caught it.
Oh,
That's great.
That's beyond. That is an amazing. That's an amazing story to have in your
That's
back
so
pocket
good.
now that you're older. That's
I
great.
might have that story. So anyway, I'll put it on my Substack.
Yeah.
Such a funny thing to put up on Substack too. Just be like, no explanation, just upload that.
That's so funny.
It's been the one thing we've been getting is fucking ridiculous weather here. It was like 45 degrees today in Alaska. That's not supposed to fucking happen this time of year. Everything's melting and it's all slippery as shit now.
we got 20 inches of snow last weekend, and then like I don't know,
Get fucked.
and then a few more this weekend. Yeah.
I swear I heard somewhere that on one of these, I'm not. Side note: I'm not sure how legit they are / just how conspiratorial they are accounts, but weather accounts. Some of these So more some of them are more apocalyptic than others. But I do recall one of them said something about like the polar vortex like collapsing or some shit. Like it's something to do with some of the like some of the winds, like because of the lack of glaciers, it like it creates too much warm air that pushes
That's why they want to
the
control
cold air
Greenland,
south.
man, 'cause they want to control the weather. Yeah. That's why they put out all those tweets with the penguins as a troll, because that's the other pole, that's Antarctica. So they're basically saying we're going to control both poles, man, so we can control the weather globally. That's what they're doing.
I thought they already did that.
It's the HARP
Yeah.
thing, right?
To some extent.
We live, I think we're what, 300 miles from HARP? Something
Yep.
like that, technically?
What? Oh, damn.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. it's when you actually break it down, I mean, we're never that far from it. HARP is wild. I mean, I've done a lot of research into that. It's
Well,
it's hard to tell how much of it's real or not, but it's interesting, that's for shit sure. It doesn't make any sense why the thing was built in the first place. My grandmother knew one of the UAA scientists, or one of the guys that was arguing against turning it on back in the day. So I've read I've read stuff like that. There's a great book called "Angels Don't Play This Harp." That was written by Nick Begich. Nick Begich is not the Nick Begich that was governor here, and not the Nick Begich that died on the plane crash, but the other Nick Begich that is the third son that no one talks about because he's a conspiracy theorist.
With that same name.
Yeah, I was gonna be like, damn, dude.
Funny story there. So Nick Begich dies on a plane crash that goes missing. Hale Boggs is the other passenger.
That one. Yes. Okay.
It's the
Comet?
That story.
It is the largest. God damn it! It is the just hit me. It is the largest search for a missing person that's ever been done by the U.S. government. They flew spy planes over Alaska, taking photographs to try to find that plane. Claim to this day that they've never found it, not so much as an oil stain or a piece of wreckage. So it's a very weird case, but that killed who was one of the Kennedy assassination board members. That's Hale Boggs. He was also a senator himself, and then killed Nick Begich. Nick Begich's sons were all named Nick Begich. So there's a Nick Begich right now who's in politics currently. There's another Nick Begich who owns a giant company in Alaska, and then there's a Nick Begich who no one talks about. And the Nick Begich that no one talks about is because he was a conspiracy theorist who wrote this book called "Angels Don't Play This Harp," where he basically came out and said, the feds have created a fucking giant machine that's going to try to mind control people and change the weather. He's the guy who popularized all these theories that everybody talks about. Legitimately, I mean this. You can Google the book. It predates all of the shit that people are talking about. So this book went sort of mini viral in the conspiracy space back in the day because of Cooper and Alex Jones and a bunch of other people who sort of started covering it back in the day. And Art Bell covered it. And had Nick Begich on multiple times onto Coast to Coast to talk about it. And so that made this book very known. It's a great read if you want a fun read, because he wrote it with an actual scientist who worked here in Alaska. And so it's written actually really well and easy to read. It's not a slog. But that always interests me.
Did any of the three Nicks think of changing their name at all? Like maybe even just one letter?
It is. I think one of them uses Junior, but the problem is if only one of the three uses Junior, then it just does basically the same thing anyway, because everybody's just going to call you Nick Begich anyhow. I mean, they're just going to say Nick. No one's going to say Nick Junior. Nick Junior. It's like a fucking Nickelodeon intro.
Yeah.
Fucking Snyder's gonna come out and smell your feet every time you walk into the room.
Damn.
I've somehow figured
Guess
out a
it's-
way to pigeonhole fucking Snyder into a reference about a senator who died in a plane crash. That's got to be a
Unfortunately.
personal best for me. Well, I guess we could start going through some losers then. How about that?
Yeah.
Um,
Let's run through them. Run a train on them.
Oh, poor choice of words.
Let's start with, well, actually, because Toad, you said you were kind of worried about somebody picking one that you wanted.
I'm not worried about it. I hope somebody picks mine so I can
Okay.
pick my other one that's funny.
Brosive, you are up.
Sure. All right. Well, I'm picking the most obvious one here. Mr. Jeffrey Epstein.
Oh,
Going for the win today.
okay.
Well, what's funny is we have not had somebody pick Epstein, which is kind of wild, to be honest with you.
No.
Yeah. And which, regardless of, how many times he used race realism in his emails to talk about race and IQ.
If you want to
That-
send me like some clips from Twitter, if you have any or anything like that, you can send me like any of the Bannon clips or something. I'll put them on screen.
Oh, dude, I'm a little stoned right now. I'm sure if you search Epstein on Twitter, you can
I will do
find
it.
anything. Yeah,
I'm-
but
I'm
it's the Bannon stuff. That honestly, he was going to be my second pick because I was like, bro, what the fuck?
Fucked in all of this. He definitely did. He didn't really do anything. He just interviewed this guy, but that interview is like going to get used everywhere now because it's the only footage I guess anybody wants to use of Epstein now. It's kind of hilarious how it played out.
Here's
and the messages with Steve Bannon too, like
Yeah,
just in contact with
Here's not
Epstein.
great.
I have a certain person here. I'm going to put it in the chat here. A certain person who's arguing against Jeffrey Epstein being a loser. If you want to play, that.
Oh, I know who this is. I don't even have to click. God damn it. God damn it, Toad. You're making me fucking have an aneurysm tonight. I'm too fucking hungover to do
Well,
this.
I'll be the anti-Fuentes. I'll be the anti-Fuentes and say, yeah, no, I'm not gonna, simp for Israel as a pedophile, and then also,
By the way,
for pedophiles,
Oh,
I don't know
or
why I'm not
ephebophiles,
following-
whatever.
oh yeah. You gotta
Fuentes wants to call it.
distinguish, man, between pedophiles and hebophiles. No,
Yeah.
he was into like 12-year-olds, man. That's technically hebophilia.
By the way, I
No, they were all
absolutely,
hebophiles.
wholeheartedly,
Hebrew
without
phobia.
doubt,
Whoa,
agree with the statement being made here by From Convict to Conservative. He has hit the nail on the fucking head with this whole thing in a nutshell. I've watched Fuentes do this for 5 fucking years. This isn't new. He loves that this is happening and that he's being able to push people in his camp towards that kind of ideology. Because if you pay attention to this guy, he's always been doing it.
I've seen clips from years ago where he was talking in a similar.
He's a
fashion,
fucking cat boy. He was fucking frolicking around with a bunch of fucking young boys all the time. It was his whole fucking shtick. The guy, again,
Oh God.
I thought he
Went
was
around his
Mexican, not
apartment.
Greek.
he went around his apartment after one of the America First people moved out that was in his group, searching the place with a black light, looking for cum. This is not a serious individual that people should be debating or having on their shows as a serious person. And every time I
No.
see him on like Piers Morgan or any of this shit, it makes me just full body cringe.
Well, now he's getting those.
That's a big body to cringe too.
Well, now he's getting those
Yeah.
big, those big interviews. Like, I mean, it seemed
It's
to me,
retarded.
It seemed like he really made a change, like when the Charlie Kirk thing happened. Though.
Yeah,
Like,
well, and it's just because he
something's
can
going on
grift.
there.
He's just a grifter. He's using it as an opportunity. If this guy believed in what he said, if he was the guy that he claimed he was, none of the things that I just talked about would have ever happened because he would have been focused on getting political wins and getting victory in whatever he was placed in. Instead, he was frolicking around on the internet with twinks, fucking searching apartments for cum and black lights, and fucking basically making a mockery at every chance he got professionally to deal with any of the people who he's now sucking the dick of.
Yes.
So it's kind of insane. Like half the people he's been on the show of and been on getting all this notoriety from are people who he wouldn't have talked to because he's trashed him for multiple years. Fucking
Yeah.
Piers Morgan, all these. I mean, fucking Tucker
although
Carlson, all of them.
I do say it, it's half of his stuff is bullshit. And then, the other half of his stuff I'm listening, I'm like, cause the other half of the clips I see, I'm like, oh yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's how he
Yeah.
brings you in. But, and that's why I don't actually watch his stuff. I just, see the clips. I'm like, did you just read my mind, you little gay Mexican? Little silly gay Mexican.
Hebrew file.
Yeah, Hebrew file.
The Hebrew file, yeah.
Literally now. Anyways, so the segueing that back into my pick,
Yes.
who is I guess maybe this guy's fucking taking his place, but this guy's taking his place. Fuentes.
Wait, are you choosing Fuentes now or Epstein?
My nomination is Epstein.
Okay, yeah.
But I'm saying, no,
$50.
not
Mom,
taking his
$20.
place
Weird
like
moms.
in
Thanks for starting earlier
in
than my
like
bedtime. My Epstein opinion evolved from hearing your perspective. Girls become sexually curious in HS, especially ones with daddy issues and have no guidance, no self-worth, but yearn for love and don't know where to find it. All that being said, no e-girls.
Jesus Christ.
So true.
Oh.
Thank you very much.
Okay,
Oh.
I want to point
well,
out here.
that's an argument of Epstein. He's going to argue why Epstein is not a loser. So you can take
He
that
is.
off the screen. But no, I'm just kidding. No, but yeah, I was just saying that maybe now he is going to be the blackmailed Jew pedophile because or Hebrew file.
Yeah.
Damn it, I said that wrong.
I mean, I could probably give a stronger argument than Nick did here about why Epstein is not a loser, though.
I mean,
My argument would be that he was able to control like the most powerful politicians in the world in a way because he had blackmail on all of them. Like,
yeah, but
that's kind of
think
I don't
about
know,
this
that's
though.
a
Wait,
major
hold on.
Power move.
Wait, he's Jewish.
I got it.
Oh fuck. Oh shit.
Yeah,
Oh,
dude.
shit.
Reject that black people are less intelligent than white people. It's not true. We know, for example, that if I was in the forest and
Yo,
I had to
I say
run
this
from the
exact
lion
thing.
or figure out
Is
a
this
way
Woody
not
Allen?
to be eaten, and my competition is a local
By the way,
African,
Woody Allen. And,
I'm gonna
yeah,
By
fucking-
the way, that is exactly what I say when I'm like, it's not like anyone's less intelligent than anyone else.
There's
There's different types of intelligence,
The bell curve is an important thing to keeping the society under wraps.
Yeah, he's like, because what he's saying there, he's like, if I was in the jungle, then I would be eaten by a tiger. But if a black man was there, he would be able to escape or something like that. I don't know. I think that's what he's trying to say. But
Something
Good
like
acting.
that. Now,
but
Fuentes-
but the implication there is also that well, if a white person lived in the north, the cold harsh north, then they would survive, and then
Or anywhere but Africa.
yeah, anywhere but
He's basically right, yeah. Which is again, I don't know how the Somalians are surviving up in Minnesota because they don't have enough.
I know,
body
exactly.
fat or skin. Yeah,
They're able to afford a lot of heat with the fraudulent money they're bringing in. So.
they're just burning in furnaces. Yeah,
Now,
they're just burning
Fuentes,
stacks of hundreds.
Yeah, Fuentes in that clip, by the way, was saying that Jeffrey Epstein has aura, and then you go and you watch that clip of Epstein actually talking. Like, is
like,
that
yeah.
aura?
Jeez.
Okay, and
Yeah.
if
I'm
you
not
read
taking
the
any
Talmud,
This is the bad part about Nick. Well, there's a bunch of bad parts about Nick, but he gets his Groiper guys on there, and then he talks about women, and he literally knows nothing about them or is
That's so
interested in
funny.
them.
He skips the pussy. That would be like
Right.
me.
But it cracks me up. Like he goes on Tucker and he's talking as if he's some sort of expert. And it's like,
Yeah.
this is a guy that he hates women because
comical.
he doesn't know how to interact around them. And so he then projects this, and it's a horrible way to go through life of trying to listen to someone
He hates
about
them
that.
so much that he is gay.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, again, I mean, I legitimate, and I mean this wholeheartedly. The man is a faggot. I have watched this guy for years.
Interesting.
Tangentially, I've watched
Your
documentaries
assessment, beautifully.
about the guy. He's a fag.
Yeah.
It's just plain and simple. I don't buy anybody who says otherwise. There's been women in the political space who hung around the guy who said he's gay as shit. You can watch the guy. I don't know. I consider myself to have a decent gaydar. I watch that guy on
Me too.
camera and I go, that's a fucking pole smoker. Like,
who else
I
said
don't
that?
know what you want me to say.
Destiny also agrees.
Oh, he would definitely know.
You are damn right he does.
Yep.
Destiny probably fucked him.
That's
I
my
know,
point,
I
you
forgot about
loser.
No.
they-
Destiny has never been seen on camera being the top in any situation, Toad.
Well-
It's more likely he sucked off Nick Fuentes.
Like
What
the
was it
picture showed.
to find the top. Well, wait a minute. There was that video
Find
going around.
the top. Wait a minute, Toad. Are you gonna make the argument that the top is the person sucking the dick?
If they're on top of it.
From Australia's
Alright,
perspective,
It's called giving top. So
I'm questioning your morals and your scruples at this point.
It's more of a power move.
Toad's like, the way I give head, I'm on top. That's literally what you.
Well, like when a rabbi does it to a baby, is the rabbi the bottom? Is
I
that
was
what
just
our-
about to say we're getting to Jewish level
Yeah,
of semantics here.
literally,
you know.
yeah.
Well, okay, if you're sucking the dick, technically you're on top. If the Talmud says that's okay, so
I don't know. I just remember there was
that's
that
not
clip,
gay if you're on top.
there was that clip going around. I think Destiny was.
did you say
sucking a
clip?
cock,
Because
I
this
think.
is a circumcision.
Destiny was sucking a cock in the clip, if I remember correctly.
What was the cock circumcised?
I believe it was. I believe it was. Yes.
Let's zoom in on the penis.
I don't remember, man. I tried to get it out of my mind.
And into your mouth.
Yeah. Oh.
Dun-dun-dun.
Yeah.
Okay,
It was
who's
a
next?
scrumdiddlyumptious cock is what that one was.
God, that was a good fucking round. All right, let's go for you then, Tyler. You're next up.
Good. From one gay to another. I'm talking about Epstein or Fuentes to the guy I have. Elijah Schaefer. I don't know if
Bro, I was
Oh, this is a good pick too.
Yeah.
God damn it.
was that going to be your pick, Toad?
bro.
No.
Okay, so there you go. Of Riff TV. So he comes out today and well, first of all, he's had some weird things going on. Let me back up a little bit. I went to Bro Grove, out there with Tower Gang. He was there as a celebrity guy. He was the only one that was kind of weird. I must say. I don't know if you thought so, Toad.
Seems weird.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty weird.
No, but like.
He has dead eyes. I've always said that.
Owen Benjamin, super nice. Everybody else was super nice and personable, and he just had this thing like I'm Elijah, and maybe it's whatever. So he puts out this post today. I don't know where my wife and my kids are, and I can't not get a hold of them. They're filed as missing persons. They've gone missing. Law enforcement confirms someone in my household set me up. They planted drugs and said I was a criminal. This will be public trial by the FBI. Okay. Then it turns out people are looking into this a little more. Maybe did he kill his kids because he said his gun was stolen, his car was stolen. It comes out that the wife left him and filed divorce last month in Texas. He files then in Florida, and this is just bizarre. But he's the big loser because when Milo takes you on and gay shames you, that's when it's really bad. So Milo did
Milo's straight now.
I understand.
Yeah.
I understand.
Sure.
Yeah.
He's reformed.
But Milo does like a 10, 15, 20 post thing
Yeah, dude.
about Elijah. just going down how he was sleeping with this Sarah Stock girl who said she was a virgin, trad Catholic getting married.
And she was the one who posted the ring that all the other bitches got jealous about and made fun of because it was too small.
I won. Well, we didn't know at the time.
Her at the time.
We didn't know at the time that she was banging Elijah, a questionable. These are all things Milo's saying. I don't know if they're true.
Milo was also saying that he got her drunk or whatever, so it was under some.
Well, so whatever.
Yeah,
but
under
then,
those type of circumstances.
Right. Then Elijah just posted this up here. Let me see if I can find it here.
How was Milo like the single-handedly like the TMZ of the right? Like just,
Milo has all the
him.
information, dude. Yeah, he's like,
Yeah.
I've actually St. Clair's nudes. I got all this stuff, man. I'm like,
Really? Well, he could send those over. We could pick it.
Yeah, I know.
And,
That's what I
and
said.
then
I was like,
Elijah
send those
deleted those other things after he said his kids and family were missing and all this. He says, my wife divorced me and took the kids, and I have no idea where they are. I'm sober. I'm sad. Anyway, it's just, he is one of the ultimate losers. Never been a huge fan of his. The lawsuit with Kash Patel was outrageous and not right, but I think his Rift TV
that was horrible.
is decimated. They have no money. And this guy, evidently, he liked to get pegged by little boys or, young boys. And there's rumors that he grew up in Benny Johnson's church.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
We're just...
Benny Johnson's another one of those guys I tell
a
people to pay
hemophile,
close
though.
attention to.
Benny Johnson is clearly gay.
Yes.
Oh, I'm
That's
sorry. He didn't like
legitimate.
little boys, but he went through what he called the twink phase. That's what it was.
Oh, a Fuentes phase.
Yeah.
Fuentes is still in that phase.
So there you
actively.
go. That's your right wing collaboration. Stay away from people like that. So.
But Elijah had me on his show to promote my Give Send Go after I got fired, man. I played
You're just
Hitler
adding
on his
fuel
show.
to the fire. Why he's a big loser?
Oh.
No, hey, every once in a while he does the right thing.
He had Tower Gang on too.
I was gonna say,
he let
there's
us
a
guest host his show.
reason why he was in the sphere.
Yeah.
He knows a lot about abos.
It reminds me though that you have people
no.
in your sphere that you have connections with and you do stuff. You never know what's really going on. I'm disappointed in this guy, cheating on his wife, having kids, doing all this kind of stuff, and this is why you don't take Andrew Wilson, him, all this little trad shit. Just focus on your own life and mock them.
Yeah, focusing on your own life is being trad. Like that's like unironically, like just living, fucking, not to be gay about it, but like actually just living your life, focusing on your family, your career. That's the traditional things that literally everyone in your ancestors has done. So
being married
fucking
to one
keep
woman
doing
and
it.
having kids with her, that's pretty gay, man.
Yeah. Well then.
Yeah, you need to have
call me gay.
threesomes while people watch in the corner.
That's one sure way to not continue to have the same wife.
I wasn't gay because the ratio was 2 women and 1 dude, so I wasn't gay for watching it. That's how it works.
It's not gay if
Fair
you're
enough.
in a 3-way.
Yeah.
It's like watching porn, be like, I need some more tits in there.
It's gotta have the right ratio. Yeah. It's gotta have the right ratio. If a second guy enters the equation and it's not you, I'm like, oh shit, I gotta turn it off.
Yeah.
A second dick has hit the tower.
It's just immediately gay porn at that point. Just immediately gay porn.
Yeah.
Just immediate.
Yeah.
Straight
As
to
soon
jail.
as another penis shows in, as if it's a devil's threesome, that's gay porn.
That is just gay porn. There's no
much,
such
yeah.
thing
There's
as a
2
devil's
penises.
threesome. It is simply
It's just gay sex.
it's just gay sex. Once another man enters the room, it's just gay sex.
Yeah,
Basically.
I mean, those cocks are getting like way too close. If the chick is like sucking them both off like this, I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, shit, it's very close to like sounding.
Yeah.
Or no, docking. Is that what docking? Yeah.
What if
Docking.
you?
What is a
you're-
very small, thin or long, thin penis? Then yeah, it would be like sounding.
What if you're one of those guys and you look over at the other
Obama's
guys and
penis,
you give me eye contact? Is that allowed? Is that more gay if you look at the other guy and you make eye contact and you're like,
Always.
What's going on?
Stare
according
down,
to
it's kind of
the
a
black
power
people who
move.
have talked about it, yes, you do not make eye contact when
Yeah,
you're on the train, which they do not see as gay sex. But
Ah.
according to
I
our,
feel like if you keep eye contact too long in a gangbang with a black guy, you're getting shot.
yeah.
I think that's the outcome.
any
of
eye
that.
contact at all, like
You're like, how
there's-
did he conceal the gun there?
Oh,
One
it's
way
there.
or-
They
one way or
always have
another.
one somewhere.
Prison pocket.
fucking-
One way or another, the other guy's
9
gonna
mil under the
bust his
scrotum.
load on you. So
Oh,
God damn it.
Anyway, Elijah Schaefer.
yes,
Yeah. Speaking of gay sex,
very very current. It just happened.
Just
Tyler-
happened.
All
Tyler
right.
being the most current. Breaking news, actually.
We're gonna go. Toad, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna send a link for this. Mine is not a single person. Mine is in honor of Black History Month. My loser is all black neighborhoods.
Oh, I saw this. God damn it. This is evil.
what do we got?
And the reason why I mean, because we already know these are huge losers anyway. Like the black neighborhoods, they're all losers anyway, but they're becoming even more that way. They're bigger losers now because they're not going to have as many white people to have a parasitic relationship.
So what should we filter for, boys?
So there's this new website that's made by
I don't want no Tyrones.
I forget the name of the guy.
Oh shit.
Something retard. I don't know, whatever his name is on Twitter. I shouted him out. I said he should get the Nobel Peace Prize for this, unironically. He has created a website that allows you to filter by certain criteria to see where those exist in high density in the U.S., including Popeyes locations, Waffle House locations,
Yo.
Section 8 housing, etc. Boost Mobiles.
I just put in my zip code and it gives it all those things. That's awesome.
Yeah, so he's enhancing it based on people's suggestions now as well.
You can filter by names.
Damn, look how
You can
dense
filter,
Maryland
yeah,
is.
you can filter by the population density of first names. So you can go to that and you can see some of the examples of that. And there is
Deontay.
yeah. I want to stay away from any place that has a bunch of Deontays. And then there's also a heat map on this that shows you the amount of violent crime.
Give me 1 second. I'll reshare it.
And the app is called Peace and Quiet.
Yeah, that's the funniest part. The guy named it
Violent
Peace
crime.
and
I'm
Quiet.
doing that one right now.
Well,
Bro.
I have to suggest an enhancement to him because the violent crime, he does it by county right now, which is a problem because it's not granular enough. Because like my parents' county
yes.
is terrible because there's one really black city like that's in their county, but it's like 30 minutes away, so they're like nowhere near it. And I'm like, well, their town shouldn't be considered to be high crime like that because their town is like 96% white. You know?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
you
more
can-
granular.
Very funny. Oh
We'll
my
see
god.
here that we
Lakeisha.
can filter from Jamal, Tyrone, Lakeisha, Ayla,
Oh, what the
Ace.
fuck?
Ace.
Aiden is Aisha,
Well, Ace will get a
Kira,
lot of metalheads as well.
Alicia, Alicia, Allah. It's all just different spellings of the same goddamn name, pretty much.
Every spelling of Aaliyah.
yep.
And Alicia.
Jamal.
Lakeisha.
Akira. What? You want to get rid of Japanese people? What?
Tyrone.
Kida.
Tyrone.
Andre.
Tyrone's the best.
A lot of these could be like, kind of Japanese or Chinese if you say them right.
So
Well,
what?
Still
Give rid of
present
them
quiet.
too.
Yeah, so
Filter
actually,
them out as well.
now, I
Wait,
believe.
what? How's this a loser? This is a winner show.
No. He picked black neighborhoods as his
Ah,
loser.
okay.
I did. Alaska, by the way, I don't think is in this app.
No, he has not added it. I checked.
He should, because
He should. There are many black neighborhoods here. Mountain View is one
Yep.
of them.
Cuba.
Yeah. Yeah. So by this app's existence, fewer white people are going to be moving into those black neighborhoods. More are going to.
What do you mean?
Themselves.
I thought, but people are gonna want to live in diverse areas.
Well, you
so
know blacks don't create anything. They've never invented anything. So like those communities are just going to crumble even further, and they don't have any,
there's
producers.
plenty of
to leech
engineers
off
and engineers and doctors and
At the end of the show tonight, I
Neuroscientists.
want everybody to your homework after the show for everybody watching and listening. Go look up Africans attempting to build a plane, please, for the love of God. Make your night worthwhile. Go watch it. You're gonna love it. You're gonna have fun. You're gonna love the way you look. I guarantee it.
What are you talking about? I'm sure they've built millions of planes.
Better yet, listen to Opie and Anthony clips of them watching Africans try to build planes. Makes it even funnier. Anthony Cumia being like, "What the fuck?" Just every time these people. Just
What
find
is it like? Is it filmed at like a Lockheed Martin facility?
Oh yeah. It's right on. There's DC 30s everywhere.
Florida keeps winning all the names to me.
Yeah. Yeah, if you
crazy.
bring it up, yeah, you can definitely have some fun with it. We don't want to take
Precious.
too long with that segment.
Florida has
Precious.
the most precious named
Yeah,
Precious.
The most
She.
The most precious.
Gabourey Sidibe, wherever the hell she lives now.
I have
Crazy.
I have a point though, right? So at least a quarter of the people with those names, like Precious or Alicia or any of them, are double the size of an average woman. Can we statistically ask him to add a little slot on the side where you could select for BMI if that's public record? Like, we need,
An
you
AIDS
gotta
level.
Put it on your
AIDS,
license. You
too.
got to put it on your license and ID, right?
I
It's
think
got
you
your
can do
weight on
that,
it. So
Yeah.
somewhere that shit's written down.
Oh yeah, I think I've seen that. Like the obesity, you know how there's always that map where it's like just dense in like those, those
Oh, I
areas
thought
in
that
the
was
south.
you're talking about my arteries.
No, the map that like you put it like it's a map that's like high crime or poor neighborhoods, black. You know, it's all the same. It's all the same map. But if you do obesity, it's also the same. I'm pretty sure.
Damn.
Yeah.
Also, STDs. I think.
That one I haven't checked.
I have, and I'm not just saying this to be mean. It's like because I do
Yes, you
remember
are.
seeing like it's heavy around like Atlanta, like Atlanta's.
Oh,
like,
oh no,
in,
no,
you
no,
know,
no, no, no.
Miami.
Oh,
You
should
are
see what
underselling this hardcore, my
You should see
friend.
what Atlanta
I have
looks
talked
like in
about
that
this
thing.
on the internet before. Atlanta is a cesspool of AIDS. It is
Okay.
literally
Yep. Oh, yeah.
All
the
right.
place for you to go if you want fucking AIDS. It is just hands down that if you're looking for AIDS, go to Atlanta. That's where you
shit.
want to be. You're gonna
Now,
get it.
now I'm worried that I ate food in the Atlanta area.
No, I have, yeah, no. If you look into, do some Googling and look into the rate of HIV.
I had
in
looked into this
Atlanta
before. I can't
versus
remember.
Africa, and
Yeah.
it will make you cackle. It will make you open mouth
Yeah.
cackle in your room.
I'd be like, who should we be sending the money to? You know, like,
yeah, it's like, yeah, who are we giving
fucking
these condoms
Ghana
to?
or Atlanta, dude. Atlanta, they need the AIDS money. It's cool. Our own.
They also
citizens.
appear to be really heavy on this on this search map.
No
too.
shit. Look at that.
Atlanta, of course, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can also look for,
Sherman needs to go back through there again.
Yeah, you can look for a Hellcat and Ultima sales as well.
No, Sherman going through there is how they got it. Is how that happened in the first place.
Yeah, that's one of those things I've brought up a few times in passing, that Atlanta shit, and told people, just go ahead, pull out your phone, go ahead and search the stats, and people will do it. And I'm like, yeah, didn't see that coming, did you? I'm like, yeah. It's like,
Oh yeah.
I remember last time I looked it up, but it was ridiculous. It was like Georgia had like, yeah, literally, okay, here's 2022 Georgia health officials report some of the highest HIV rates in the country. This is from 2022, the first article that came up when I Googled Atlanta HIV rates.
Oh yeah.
So and there's multiple that are from like 2015, 2014, still reporting that same thing. It is insane. Yeah. And by the way, it's because of all those Jamals living there.
Yeah, here's a map of it. Although this is 2018 here, but it's probably close enough for for a visual.
I feel
No,
like
it's just-
there
it's
also
all-
maybe like heavy information about possibly how well those fucking HIV drugs work. Because
No shit.
the
Yeah.
way that people, I've seen, posts, like, just take this and you'll be fine. I'm like, is this like a troll post? Is someone trying to like, yes, you can go have sex with someone with AIDS. You just have to
Oh,
take
for
this
the
pill.
love
And
of
I'm like,
Christ.
Yeah.
fuck.
Oh, you can sign up for the AIDS updates, man. This was 2018, but yeah, I mean, you can see what's going on there.
That's Are you fucking kidding me? That's
I'm bringing up the full thing here. We're
Well,
gonna
hold
look
on. I'd have to actually see numbers because all I saw was colors, and that
Well,
I'm pretty stoned, and I'm like, damn, dude, look at those colors. I just got the normie fucking mind right now. Is dude
So-
red?
Atlanta is in the darkest vicinity of this.
yeah.
What is
yeah.
that?
What do the colors mean?
Well, you see at the bottom here, it shows. I'll bring it up on screen.
Red
Can't
shows
take
us
AIDS
White guy coming
density,
across the
yeah.
color kind of or the brown guy.
So I'm assuming this is per 100,000 because that's typically what they do as a sample
Dude,
size
fucking
and things like this.
Massachusetts is terrible. What is
It's
Yeah.
all terrible.
Alaska's AIDS free. Let's go.
Alaska's AIDS free.
Kentucky looks all right.
We got a couple little spots over here. It
Oh, wait,
looks like
Kentucky-
some of your people in the villages.
No, that's Juneau. That's
No, Kentucky and Alaska are gray, which means no data actually.
Oh, okay.
So like,
well,
the best
Surprisingly
area.
high in Utah. Damn.
they tried to ask people if they had AIDS here, but they just got shot.
The best areas
You
are
got
like,
AIDS?
yeah,
Bam.
southern Utah, man, pretty good there. Although basically that's like the middle of the desert, but yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, then it goes dark and okay, hold on.
San Francisco's obviously California over there. It's a little bit rough.
Yeah. Baltimore.
Yeah, it says
But
yeah.
if you really want to get away from
fucking
it, you can go
Baltimore,
up
dude.
here. I mean, that whole top part of the U.S.
Yeah,
you-
go to Montana.
Y'all are fine.
Montana, North Dakota, as long as you're outside of the cities, yeah.
North Dakota, not a butt fucking state. Turns out.
Sheep,
Straight missionary.
watch out.
Idaho, dude.
Sheep, yeah, that you might be at risk, but apparently sheep don't spread AIDS. Who knew?
No, not AIDS. They just spread their.
Oh no! God damn it! God, that's fucking the picks. This episode have been solid. All right,
Who was the pick? I
let's
forgot.
go. You want to go? I'll go last.
Oh, sure.
I have an
Black
honorary mention. That's why, not honorary mention, but I'll explain when I get to me. You go ahead.
My loser this week, Bill Gates.
Nice.
Synonymous with Bro Sifs. He was in cahoots with Jeffrey Epstein and had caught.
Israel.
Yes, true. And has caught STDs on the Child Fuck Island. And it was
Oh,
apparently
yeah.
from some Russian girls or something like that, and went to Epstein to try to get pharmaceuticals. When it's like, dude, you're a fucking multi-millionaire, billionaire. You're like, what are you doing? Just go to the fucking pharmacy and buy it. What do you need to get Epstein to do it for you?
I'm gonna
Right?
bolster. I'm
I'm not
your
putting
case.
this on screen for any specific reason. I just thought it was.
Well, I'm bolstering your case. I just put a YouTube video in the chat to bolster Zinnis's case here for Bill
Roger.
Gates.
Did you
I
see
love
the?
pointing. I love pointing the trampoline room thing out to people because most people never heard about this. This is just a casual story that they talked about back in the early 2010s.
Yeah, what is he putting like?
That he just had an
girls on it or
entire
something?
room full of trampolines, and I'm like, it literally makes me think of the Cat
This is-
Williams bit about
Yeah.
Michael Jackson, where he's like, you know what I got in my house? I got crystal and shit black bitches and white bitches. Like, you know what fucking Michael Jackson had? Fucking Ferris wheels and shit
yeah.
that kids like. He's like,
Michael Jackson was innocent, by the way. He was framed. That's.
I
what
saw-
I've made
come
that
to
argument
realize.
before.
I'm with
I saw
you.
an interview.
why not?
Let's go back to the issue, which is Bill Gates. His wife. I just saw a clip earlier today where she was being interviewed about it, and she didn't like deny it or anything. She's just like, it's really sad to read about this. I had to get out of the marriage. I had to get away from him. I had to get away from the foundation. So it's not just Epstein writing an email. Because I think that's really what it was. I don't think it was Bill Gates actually writing an email. It was Epstein writing an email about Bill Gates wanting this kind of stuff. So that's kind of the way
Yeah, but the
I
implication was,
also-
Epstein's.
but I think it's all
also-
true.
Yeah.
I also hate the people who give her a pass because of shit like the man had a fucking trampoline room when you were married to him for 10 years. Like,
Well,
I
did
don't
their
believe
daughter-
her for a second if she says she didn't see shit visibly going on.
Yeah,
I
I'm
just
not
don't
giving her a
buy it.
pass. Yeah, no way.
I'm like, yeah, I think you're full of shit.
No,
like,
I'm just saying it confirms it sounds
Oh,
like she believes it.
absolutely.
Yeah.
No, for sure. I mean, it means she's confirming stuff. I just am like, yeah, I don't trust you at all.
Let me just say
Going
this
off a
about
machine
Epstein
that's
file stuff, though, and then you can play that, which is Dan Bilzerian said every picture he posted on Instagram with a woman is included in the Epstein files with the women's faces redacted. He's like, I don't understand it. So there's a post about it on there, actually, and it shows his Instagram photo, and then it shows the link to the Epstein files. So people are saying, well, just because everything Epstein had, like if he had saved something or cached it on his computer, that's in the files. So he may have been looking at all of Bazarian's women.
And
Anyway.
Lazarian also is somebody who I always keep a close eye on because that guy has Fed written all over him, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And there's a bunch of stuff at the Vegas shooting. If you've never looked
Give me
into
a
that,
gun.
Sure,
where
but
he's-
the point is that it's
I'm-
Instagram photos that he had posted, and then those pictures, those Instagram
agree with
photos
you.
got put
It
in
doesn't
there.
make any
So
sense.
you never know what the feds are doing to try to make
Oh, well,
other people look
I mean-
kind of suspicious.
Right.
I don't think it's a fucking coincidence or coinky dink that fucking some of the first files that were released that were put out there on blast were the Clinton shit and all that first.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh, now we're gonna put the rest of this stuff out there. And it's like, no, you definitely did that fucking knowingly and on purpose. Like, there's no way that wasn't a conscious decision. Because a lot of the people that are tied into this whole thing through this appear, in my opinion, to be people that are connected at least tangentially to Trump, which that certainly doesn't look good.
And according to the New York Post, and all this tied back to Russia.
Yes, yeah.
Did you fucking see that?
Yeah, it's insane.
The New York Post is the biggest loser, but
Well,
fucking-
Piers Morgan was talking about that too in one of his fucking things this morning. I was watching. I want to
Hey,
listen.
I saw some other posts
humanitarian
about that too. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
like, what the fuck?
Bill Gates has shown off a machine that turns human waste, yes, that means poop, into potable drinking water, and he's put his money where his mouth is. Well, I guess it's kind of the other way around. On his blog, Gates notes, the former Microsoft CEO describes watching piles of feces being processed through a machine, boiled and treated, the result being a glass
Dude, this is literally an Indian's dream.
of drinking water that he
No,
personally
'cause
drank.
it's
The
clean.
whole process is said to have taken
Oh,
about
yeah.
5 minutes, which
enough.
I'm willing to bet is longer than most people take to generate fecal matter in the first place. This new device is called the Omni Processor, a Gates Foundation technology that is
Of
set to
course
begin a
this is
pilot
who
program
built this.
soon
Yeah,
in
of course
Dakar,
it is.
Senegal. It
Of
uses
course.
a steam engine to
Of
fuel
course.
itself, with clean
Yes,
water,
Jamal, we get
pathogen-free
it.
ash, and extra electricity being its only byproduct.
No, why are
Now
The
you
the guys
processor
made
also
it.
has a system of sensors that will allow its creators to help control it from afar during the pilot program. Gates
God
said,
damn it.
our goal is to make the processors cheap
Fucking
enough that
insanity,
entrepreneurs in
man.
low and middle income countries will want to invest
Oh,
in them
no,
and
no,
then start a
no.
profitable
He's
waste
gonna
treatment
do it.
business.
Oh, he
The
is gonna
processor
do it,
wouldn't
yeah.
keep human waste out of the drinking water. It would turn waste into a commodity with real value in the marketplace. It's the ultimate example of that old expression, one man's trash is another
Oh.
man's treasure. A lack of clean drinking water kills hundreds of thousands of people every year all over the world. So if this
With a
machine
cap-
works, that's probably Nobel Prize worthy. And if it doesn't, well, you just watched a video about how Bill Gates drank doo-doo water.
He barely took a sip of it too.
You can tell he did not want to do that at
Yeah,
all.
he didn't want to do
You
it.
can tell he didn't take a sip. He just
He's like, this doesn't
That's
taste
what he
like
did.
young Russian girls. Ugh.
Well, that
exactly what he did. He just went.
That or his lizard
That's a
brain
man's
is used to
poop,
it.
not a girl's.
He's used to that kind of. We don't know what kind of worms he eats in private. I don't know.
Oh, man.
I think we do.
I'm pretty sure that whatever species he is swallows owls whole. I think that's a primary diet.
Do they have to have their victims sacrificed before they eat them, or do they eat
They
them
prefer
whole?
to do that themselves, I think.
Okay.
Oh.
I have two things to mention. So I've got my loser, and then I've got a viewer submission this time around. So we're going to do the user submission last. I'm going to do mine.
They're both
now.
getting added to the list then?
Yes, I'm going to put the user submission one on
list.
the list. By the way, the name of this episode, I believe, was Checking Santa's Epstein List. So, so that's actually kind of tangential to the episode name.
The other one that I was considering was Fuentes, by the way.
Oh, okay. So, well, it's good we
Because
got to
of the
talk
take.
about him anyway. Yeah, everybody knows he's a loser, so I feel like he's a given.
Be a good one in the
timely,
future. We can shit on him more.
Yeah, all right.
He'll be around.
So, my loser
Try to make
is
him listen to himself.
none other than Bobby Slayton. So, if you're in the comedy world, Bobby Slayton is the definition of a washed-up, used to be somebody comedian. Bobby Slayton was like a late-night
Forgot
guy.
about him.
This kind of like dude. Now he's old as shit. And, well, the Epstein files came out.
Ooh.
And a lot of comedians tangentially got kind of wrapped up into that fucking thing. And I could have picked Nick DiPaolo as my loser here, too, by the way. I don't know why everybody gives that guy a pass in this just because he sent Epstein a fucking email basically acknowledging that he knew he was a pedophile, which is fucking wild that you would go hang out with that guy and Woody Allen, you absolute piece of fucking garbage.
I mean, hold on.
I did not even know about that.
From the like
Epstein was a pedophile? What? No.
like from
Who's
the
Jeffrey Epstein?
hold on.
File.
I do say, imagine just being a guy who, kind of, just does whatever you want, and you're like, holy shit, the Jeffrey Epstein and Woody Allen in the same fucking place, two fucking atrocious pedophiles.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm gonna go talk to them, like,
it's not even
not like I'm gonna go to your island, but like
he went and had like, and my understanding is I'm sure they did. I don't know if DiPaolo has talked about it, or who has talked about it, but I know I've heard that
Louis Black.
DiPaolo was meeting
Louis
with them
Black
multiple
talked about
times. Louis Black has talked about it openly. Louis Black
Really?
is somebody who, if you have paid attention to his style and what he does, like he's been involved with all of these like intellectual types. Like that's who he brands himself
Yeah.
with. His
I mean, I
whole
used to like his
shtick.
comedy like
Yeah.
decades
I
ago,
like
yeah.
him. When he wrote for and did stuff for is it Late Night, or was it Colbert back in the day, or was it Jon Stewart? I can't remember, but I used
Jon
to love
Stewart,
his stuff
maybe
on there.
both. I don't know.
Yeah. But anyway, Bobby Slayton, to get kind of into the deep
Yeah.
end
Why
of
is
it.
he the loser? Yeah.
So Bobby Slayton, I basically have deciphered from reading all these messages and everything that was kind of put out. Bobby Slayton appears to be the guy who was the sort of tipping off connecting point for a lot of these comedians to get connected to Epstein in the first place. Bobby Slayton has also disappeared after this has all happened. So after this last file drop, Instagram gone, Facebook gone, everything disappeared.
I was gonna go
wiped
with
them.
like some of those journalists that disappeared, like when this happened, like Michael Tracy and those fuckers. I was gonna potentially go with one of them for this too. Too
Oh
many
yeah,
loser
Tracy
options.
is somebody who should be laughed out of every room now.
You know why? You know how we know that we haven't got all the Epstein files still though? Because they haven't shown phase 2 binders yet. Those people are still.
Yeah, that's right.
So to point this out here, they're comedians, bookers, and managers who gladly met with Jeffrey Epstein and had consistent conversations with him after his 2008 conviction. I think it was 2009, after reading, for sex crimes against children as young as 14. There's absolutely no reason to have done this except for money or access to kids. And that is my argument, by the way, against what you said, Broseph, which is, yeah, the only reason you do this is because of money or access to what they're offering.
I would be like, just because, yes, pedophile, but the reason of the the bigger part of the pedophilia is the blackmail network, the control of the world. Like, it's like could literally talk to the Jews who control the world.
I don't think Woody Allen is a Jew who controls the world. I don't think Epstein was either. I
Well-
think they're all cogs in a bigger machine.
Yes,
If you're
but
his
yes,
daughter, he controls
yes.
her world.
But to a degree, like there were some of the messages about Epstein being tipped off to major like policy changes in like World Bank and shit like that, or of various nations' banks and stuff like that, direct contact to the Federal Reserve and stuff like that. That's kind of what I mean. Not like
I have a
literally
feeling Bobby
controlled.
Slayton's media team there is doing shit too, because I just noticed that this thread got pulled, and this was like a
damn.
thread that had a bunch of videos of him talking about meeting with Epstein and shit. So I have one video here.
I don't think I even remember this guy.
I'm not saying for the record, I'm not saying that
Is that Jimmy Savile?
want to meet with
Savile?
Epstein.
He looks like an old gay guy.
That's Jimmy Savile.
Yeah,
Is it?
same phenotype.
No, but it kind of looks like it. Haircut.
I don't know,
Eyes.
he just looks like he'd be going to some gym in Florida and
Yeah.
fucking dudes.
Yeah, I'm gonna play this.
Probably.
Because this is where
I get a call one day from my manager who goes, there's some rich guy in New York. Says, woman wants you to do a private party in New York for a billionaire. And I don't know if you've ever done private parties. They're never fun. I said, why don't you just have the woman call me? Let me find out what it's all about. Turns out it's Ghislaine Maxwell. I didn't know who she was. She goes, my boyfriend, and she tells me his name. I didn't know him. He's a big comedy fan. And he wants you to perform. And I said, well, I don't really do birthday parties. She goes, well, Woody Allen's going to be there. President Clinton's going to be there. He wasn't president at the time. Some Nobel Prize winners are going to be there. Jeffrey had an eclectic group of friends. So I said, well, what does it pay? She goes, well, it doesn't pay anything, but we'll fly you in and put you up. You know what? It'll be a nice trip. I'll bring my wife. She goes, no wives. No wives. I said, look, I'll come to the dinner. I'll sit there because I want to meet all these people. I think it'll be fun.
Right.
But I'm not going to stand up and do stand-up. I'll sit there and, I promise you I'll be funny. I know how to be funny at dinner, and maybe I'll tell some jokes, but I don't want to be forced into doing it. She called me back. Thing never happened. But 6 months later, Jeffrey comes to see me at one of the Florida improvs. He's a big comedy fan. I think it was in Miami or West Palm Beach Improv, because he had a home in Palm
That's
Beach.
one of my favorite ones.
And he had an entourage of people,
Who's
no
that
children.
fat
He told me
fuck?
to go back and forth to this island. He was a big fan
Not
of
a
comedy.
clue, to be honest.
Anyway, he came to see me over the next year or two. But anyway, we had a few more dinners, and Jeffrey calls me up one day, and he says, every time I go to New York, to
Sorry,
play,
guys. I'm
he would give me
Just
this beautiful
doing
apartment.
some-
My
yeah.
wife stayed with me, and later on, after she died,
Back
my
and
girlfriend
forth,
stayed. But there were a few beautiful women walking around, but older, not teenagers. And I
Yeah.
said to the doorman, "Is that one of?" Yes, that's one of Jeffrey's girls.
Yeah.
But they were families anyway. So he asked me to put together a dinner and invite some comics. I said, well, for me to be in New York at the same time as other comics, I called Robert Wall. He wasn't around, but Louis Black came with me to a dinner. It was Louis Black and David Brenner, and Woody invited Dick Cavett. And then in the middle of dinner, or as we were ending dinner, David Blaine, the magician, shows up and starts doing magic tricks.
Wow.
Of course.
Oh, and
Watch
and
the
Jay Thomas
18-year-old
was there. And
disappear.
this might have been the
Thomas.
second dinner.
18-year-old.
Jackie the Joke Marling and Nick DiPaolo. I think that was the second dinner because Jeffrey loved to be entertained by comics. And Woody had a great time at these dinners. He
Yeah.
loved this. And
Oh, I
everybody
bet.
would say to me, Woody's going to put you in something. Woody's going to put you in something. I'll tell you what's interesting. That Jeffrey would, he gave me this apartment every time I went to New York. And, I had to, it's almost like Frank Sinatra going to see Sam Giancana. I had to go and see Jeffrey, and his secretary assistant would call me up because, sometimes Jeffrey wouldn't be in town. She'd call me up and, Jeffrey wants to know if you can stop by this morning for a little while. So I'd go by for like 20, 30 minutes, 30, 40 minutes, and sometimes 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon. He was always very busy. He had a line of people. I don't know if he had girls, whatever. I don't know anything about any of that. But I'd go because he's giving me this apartment. And all Jeffrey would do was ask me the same questions over and over and over about stand-up comedy. So when you're on stage, he was a brilliant man. You know, he went to Harvard.
What the fuck? All right. Yeah.
When he said no wives, I was like, okay, all right, that changed my opinion. I'm like, the
Yeah.
fuck?
Yeah. I mean, you know why that's the case. You know what's going on.
Yeah, I watched
No,
that
no,
video and I just immediately
Could
go,
just be
yeah, this guy
hookers.
knows what's going on. This guy knew what
Yeah.
was going on. You can tell by the way he's saying this, the way he's phrasing his
And they're
sentence.
all
You know, I was
laughing. Oh,
they were all
just
of
I was
age.
just doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're all laughing about it with him. Oh, yeah, I was just raping
Yeah.
kids. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very clear to me that guy knew. I mean, and now knowing that he was one of the people connecting all these other comedians to Epstein and stuff, it makes him look like, oh, you were basically the booker for Epstein to get his comedy acts involved with his whole shtick.
Yeah.
Doesn't look great, you know.
No.
That's for sure. But yeah, so that's my Biggest Loser. Now,
There you go.
the user submission, which I think I might do one of these every week. I haven't decided quite yet. But
It was submitted by Adam Nutter.
Said a viewer.
One second. I'm retarded, and so retarded.
That's how we say it up here.
Get retarded
So
in here.
the user submission this week is Nicholas of Cologne.
Who the fuck?
Oh, another
Zinnis,
historical.
submitted this then.
Yeah.
Who the fuck is
one
Nicholas of Cologne? Some German dude, or
I'm
don't
trying to find the Wikipedia, but
maybe he's the creator of Old Spice. I don't know. I don't know who this guy is.
Yeah.
It's kind of synonymous with like Epstein stuff. It does have to do with children.
Oh shit.
well, it's the Children's Crusade, but I want to find the actual. Yeah, I guess I'll have to read it myself I'll just do the Children's Crusade. Okay,
Yeah, all right.
let's just do it that way.
Do it.
Sorry, I had found a Wikipedia page for this before that I was going to use, but it has gone missing. So the Children's Crusade was a failed popular crusade by European Christians to establish a second Latin kingdom of Jerusalem in the Holy Land in the early 13th century. Some sources have narrowed the date to 1212, although it is called the Children's Crusade. It never received the papal approval from Pope Innocent III to be an actual crusade. The traditional narrative the traditional narrative is likely conflated from a mix of historical and mythical events, including the preaching of visions by a French boy and a German boy, an intention to peacefully convert Muslims to the Holy Land to Christianity, bands of children marching to Italy, and children being sold into slavery in Tunis. The Crusaders of the real events of which the story is based left areas of Germany led by Nicholas of Cologne, and northern France led by Stephen of Cloyes. So that is Nicholas of Cologne in Germany. In the first movement, Nicholas, a shepherd from the Rhineland in Germany, tried to lead a group across the Alps and into Italy. In the early spring of 1212, Nicholas said that the sea would open up before him, just as the Lord had done for the Israelites, and allow them to enter the Holy Land. Rather than intending to fight the Saracens, he said that the Muslim kingdom would be defeated when their citizens converted to Christianity. His disciples went off to preach. Sorry, I'm fucking retarded here. I'm too high to keep my place.
Christianity. He was sounding pretty Jewish to me.
Well, this is where it's. The crowds took different roads through Switzerland. 2 out of every 3 people on the journey died, while many others returned to their homes. About 7,000 arrived in Genoa in late August. They immediately marched to the harbor, expecting the sea to divide before them, and it did not. Many became bitterly disappointed. A few accused Nicholas of betraying them, while others settled down to wait for God to change his mind, since they believed that it was unthinkable that he would not eventually do so. To Genoan, the Genoese authorities were reportedly impressed by the group, and they offered citizenship to those who wished to settle in their city. Most of the would-be crusaders took them up on this opportunity. Nicholas refused to say he was defeated and traveled to Pisa, and his movement continuing to break up along the way.
Knock the
Two
tower
ships,
over.
yes, two ships directed to Jerusalem agreed to embark several of the children who perhaps managed to reach the Holy Land. Nicholas and a few loyal followers instead continued to the Papal States, where they met Pope Innocent III. The remaining ones deported for Germany after the pontiff exhorted them to be good and to return home to their families. Nicholas did not survive the second attempt to cross the Alps, while his father was arrested and hanged under pressure from angry families whose relatives had perished while following the children.
Holy
so
shit.
the guy got his dad killed in the process on top of it. So there, he is a
He's
real
also
piece.
a loser because his story is boring as fuck.
It is boring if you're not into history stuff, but I enjoy it. And when I read that, so that was
it's great.
submitted by Justin and Kim, who are
I like
great. They're viewers from the beginning of the show.
Hell yeah.
Also,
That was a
people on
great
the
one.
and I was gonna do that last
Forgot
week.
about that story.
Well, I needed a submission, so I reached out to them and was like, "What do you got? Give me something."
Submission. I watched you box. You got submitted.
You fuck Tyler. You go to New Orleans. Go to New Orleans, Tyler. You better get a fucking ticket for Skankfest now.
I can't make it.
Stank
You
fest.
Dude, I want Toad to go this year.
It is. I'm very disappointed. I can't. I'm so looking forward to the trip that my family has planned. That is the exact same days as Skankfest. But
you have Toad on Twitter, bully Toad into buying a Skankfest ticket here on the
When
16th.
is it? Like October?
no,
No,
November. I think 13th through 15th. It's that weekend. It's the Thursday night will be the kickoff party, and then it'll be Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So
I'm going Monday to Monday. I'm going for a whole week, and then that way I have a little extra time. I'm gonna check out the World War II museum and some stuff I didn't do last time.
yeah, if I'd be going this time, that's what I wanted to do. Go check out like I think they got some kind of like, some spooky shit down there.
Yeah, we
all
were
sorts
staying.
of spooky shit.
Our hotel was right next to Nicolas Cage's fancy Egyptian themed gravestone that he has pre-built.
Very
like,
nice.
When did he die? Oh,
Yeah, no, he's he built he didn't have enough money for a pyramid, I guess, but
No, it has a pyramid.
it has a pyramid.
It has a pyramid. Yeah, no, it's got a pyramid and 2 cat statues and the whole 9 yards. It's a full-on fucking holy fuck, what did you do thing.
Yep.
And it legitimately pretty cool, actually. I think that shit's
Sick.
cool because when I die, I hope there's something there where people are like, what fucking retard built that?
No. That's not what they're going to be thinking. That's not what archaeologists think when they see that. When archaeologists, they're like, oh wow, this burial looks a lot more significant than the other one.
It's hilarious.
This guy was a king or something?
Yeah, exactly.
It's hilarious to have no impact on society and then build yourself a massive
to be Nicolas Cage.
mausoleum for zero reason at all. You did nothing. You were just a waste of space. You got arrested in 93, spent 7 years in jail, got out, worked at Walmart the rest of your life. I'm
I wanna-
buying a mausoleum.
I want to do that and then just have it like write in English, I am racist, and then like and then whoever finds it, they'll be like, what kind of like like thousands of years in the future,
Your
they'll be
entire
like-
Twitter history, your entire tweet history engraved on the back of the.
yeah,
the
they'll be like,
monument.
we found these ancient runes.
Okay, sorry. We will go ahead and start doing plugs here. I know we've been going long. I do apologize to the people that are not used to that, because it's my fault, because I was late anyway, and so my brain's not functioning at full speed. But we'll go through plugs here. Tyler, if you want to go first.
Sure. I would venture to guess that your brain's not working not because you were late, but because of some other
Well,
stuff
yeah, that
made
too.
you late. Maybe. There you go. Tyler Yonke on Twitter, tyleryonke.substack.com, LPR. Just find me on Twitter and all the stuff. So
Good shit. Broseph.
Broseph Smith 420 on Twitter. I'm also
You got
doing a
new
show now with Dave on Monday mornings. Right Ideas. I somehow lost my job the other week, and so now I am pursuing other independent means of independent revenues of income. So I am trying to figure those out, and Dave and I are figuring that out together. So
He bought a tiny hat, he's strapping on his boots, and he's going to work.
Exactly.
where can we find your show?
It is on YouTube channel Right Ideas.
Are you going to link it in your Twitter? Or
I
something?
will link it in my Twitter.
Get your shit
Yes.
together, buddy.
Yeah, I will. Yeah. That's
Okay.
yeah. That's a great idea.
Well, I
Thank
just
you.
went to your link tree and it's not there. So
Yeah, I gotta add it to there.
All right.
Add it to there. I just created that. Yeah, that's part of that part of getting that shit going. So that will be there shortly.
Well, as soon as I have it to share on my Twitter too, I'll share it out so it'll get retweeted. People will see it for
Sick.
sure. And I think I shared the first episode on my Twitter as well.
You did. Thank you.
It is
Appreciate
up
you.
there.
I didn't know about it, but I'll check it out.
Thank you.
Yeah.
yeah, I'm looking
cool.
for morning shows. So cool.
Thank you. I will have more energy the next time.
You have
I've been
mine.
meaning to do some kind of morning show. I just because of my schedule, because I get off at like 7 a.m. So timing wise, it actually kind of works, but I just haven't found the right format yet. I'm kind of still working on it.
Yeah.
Okay, Toad, you're last up before us.
Learn to Toad on Twitter, Learn to Toad on Instagram, Toadstool Sports on YouTube for sports betting content, Covered in Uke on YouTube for ukulele content, patreon.com/Learn to Toad for bonus ukulele content, and I believe that is it.
Awesome. I am outloudthoughts.com for the main channel. New stuff coming there very soon. Got some interesting things in the works. And then you can obviously subscribe over here, the LoserCast, subscribe over there, and then follow me on Twitter at Liberty Layton. And then Zennis over here.
Zennis the Menace on X. That's about it.
Awesome. Well, I hope everybody had a great night. You guys got a long one out of us because I'm a bit stoned and hungover. So hope everybody else had fun. Peace.
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 Deuces.